In 2015, after the great success of the PC version of League of Legends, Riot was asked by their parent company Tencent to make a mobile version of League of Legends. Riot refused. At this time, they didn't know that this is one of their biggest mistakes in history. After Tencent's futile efforts, they decided to publish their own game Honor of Kings with an international label as Arena of Valor. In 2016, the game was released in Taiwan. Fast enough, the game started to gain popularity on mobile devices because of no competition on the market. Tencent definitely didn't underestimate the potential of this game, and to this day they pumped more than $60 million into its esport. However, Riot Games finally realized their mistake and started to doubt the legality of this game. Unfortunately for them, they couldn't sue their parent company and had to put up with it. In 2019, Riot finally started to work on a game that is today known as Wild Rift. But even then, it wasn't the only thing to worry about. New competitor has arrived. Back then, on 14th July 2016, was Mobile Legends released, stepping up on the market even before Arena of Valor. After first problems with branding, the game was finally ready to go. Mobile Legends succeeded in taking over a part of Arena of Valor fanbase and became popular very fast. With endless accusations of copying from the side of Riot Games, they stood before the court. The dispute was followed by two legal actions in the years 2017 and 2022. Both cases turned out as a win for Mobile Legends, walking away with only some exchange textures in the game and mainly $3 million fine for Moonton CEO Chu Zhenhua. That was definitely a price that was worth it for the Mobile Legends side, making nearly $1 billion in revenue to this day. MLBB has taken the world by storm, settling its player base in South Asia region and basically defeating any other competitor. But Riot didn't intend to give up. After the official announcement on October 15, 2019, Riot finally started developing their own mobile version. However, the expected hype wasn't quite there. Everyone who had any intention to play MOBA games on smartphones had already played one of the other games. This is why Riot decided to put up a lot of money into the esport. They knew that one of the options to take over professional players from the others was just more money. With even better graphics, overall gameplay, and worldwide known brand, it was easy to do. But there was a catch. Mobile Legends applied one of the biggest controversies in their history. They banned every MPL team, which are teams participating in official Mobile Legends League, from establishing a Wild Rift team. What happened in reality wasn't that simple. Moonton made it voluntary for their team to participate in Wild Rift tournaments, but the exclusive Mobile Legends team had very good benefits. Little by little, Wild Rift was released in other countries. Riot was able to unite a very strong unit of influencers, and in early stages of the marketing, things went smoothly. Riot officially announced a new esport league that started in a positive way with more than 100,000 PQs in 2020. Game continued to pick up some traction. More and more influencers were interested in the game and started making content about Wild Rift. Paying Mobile Legends YouTubers and streamers to play their open beta was definitely a successful step in the short term. After contracts from Riot ended, not many influencers stayed on the Wild Rift side. With the progression of time, the hype started to decline. It was time for Wild Rift to stand up on their own feet with their own player base, and they couldn't. Many of these influencers saw a fast decline and no progression in gaining more players over time, so they came back to their original games. After seeing numbers going back up, they couldn't waste this second opportunity. If we take MLBB versus Wild Rift, we can see some pretty big differences. Even though Wild Rift is faster paced than PC League of Legends, Mobile Legends is even faster, and I mean that in everything. As much as I hate MLBB, the best thing is that there is an update pretty much every month. At least ML brings something every week. Mobile Legends is getting a lot of more updates and rebalances, as said, pretty much every month. Moonton is flexible with every hero and actually is trying to get rid of OP heroes if they are in meta for too long. The community is far less toxic as well. You don't have nearly any toxic influencers that would make the game particularly bad. I am not that much into both games, so I can't tell you exactly who the toxic ones are, but I am sure that the atmosphere in Mobile Legends is so much better. The next thing is esports. Mobile Legends and Wild Rift have both their own respective leagues. Wild Rift is behind in every aspect except the prize pool. It does have more money for a year. But not everything is about money. Mobile Legends has far larger audience with peak of more than 4 million viewers, while Wild Rift has peak of only 130,000 viewers. This shows that Wild Rift is nowhere near to the popularity of Mobile Legends esport. While we can argue that esport is not that important and it is the player base and active players that matter, it still doesn't look too good for Wild Rift. MLBB has on average 5 times more active players in a day or month. Even though Mobile Legends is banned in India, which is a large player base that could potentially be very good for Mobile Legends. In the end, both Wild Rift and Arena of Valor succeeded in dominating China. Actually, Arena of Valor dominates here, but it's Wild Rift's biggest region. But they failed in the international fight against Mobile Legends. MLBB has successfully claimed countries in South Asia such as Indonesia or Malaysia, and has had great success even in America, where surprisingly Wild Rift didn't do too well. One of the possible causes is late release of beta on American devices that upset a lot of American players. Finally, I would say that even the faster pace and very good marketing from the side of Moonton was the cause of Wild Rift failing, even with one of the biggest brands in the gaming industry. There are many players that say Wild Rift is not a dead game and is that it still has potential to make it, but I think there is no actual possibility to make it happen now. Their esport is pretty much dead with only 17,000 peak US in 2023, and their prize pool isn't that much either. Arena of Valor successfully anticipates this budget, and Mobile Legends is far ahead with their watch count. Both games, Mobile Legends and Arena of Valor, had their best peaks of viewers in 2023, while Wild Rift is lonely on the bottom. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel.